Hey crafty friends, it's Elizabeth from BBsButterfly, and I think when I last left you, I don't know because the camera shut off, I was attaching the elements to my mini album pages and making sure that all of the pages had the paper backing on them. Sorry for the shaking. So I just kind of wanted to quickly flip through them, and I'm going to bring you in just a bit so that you can see it. Alright, so all of the pages have been had the paper placed on them, and so they now look like this, and this is just a black shiny paper. And then there's the little pull-out tags, and for the tags measure 5.5 by 6. And then I used my envelope punch board and just punched out the sides. So the front and the back look the same, and they just slide in the little pockets. And then if we were turning the page, it would look like that. So here's the next one. Again, the front and the back of the tags all look the same. If you flip the page, here's the little envelope page. And I went ahead and stuck the little place for photos in there. And I still need to cover that brad, but that's what that page looks like. There's this one, and I had this really fun paper that had like little fibers in it, so that was fun. There's another tag. Flip the page, and here's our little waterfall flip element. And there's another pocket. Grab the string. So all of the little envelope inserts look the same. And there's that tag. So it looks like that. Here's that little one that I used with the ribbon notches. Some more of that fun fiber paper. Another photo place. There's what the inside of that looks like. This one I had just a little scrap of that shiny paper, and so I just used it as like a piece of a ribbon, and it looks kind of like leather or vinyl. So here's the other tag, and another one of the envelopes. Looks like that. So now what we need to do is to work on the actual book part. So I have my pieces. Yeah, I think that's right. I decided to start keeping my scraps in a little folder off to the side so I can grab them. Alright, so what you're going to need for the book is 2 8x10 sheets of black cardstock, and we're just going to stick them together like that. Oh, and you can't see. I'm sorry. There we go. Focus. And we're just going to stick them together. You're also going to need 2 pieces of medium weight chipboard cut at 6.5 by 6.5, and 1 piece for the spine that's cut at 6.5 by 3.5. And so we're going to put this together. And I'm using score tape. You can use glue or whatever you have. And I'm going to bring you out just a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Stop shaking. Alright, so we're going to put these 2 pieces together as lined up as possible. Looks like my one piece was just a little bit wider than the other, but that's alright. Alright, so now they're like this, and then we're going to use, I'm going to use my, what is that, 1.5 inch score tape for the chipboard pieces. Get that out of the way before everything sticks to it. Okay, so now we have that. And what we're going to do is, I want to put our spine piece smack dab in the center. Like that, and then we're going to put the 2 cover pieces on either side. Just like so. Take these off. Again, I do not have fingernails. Makes that terribly difficult. Alright, and you want to leave about 2 chipboard thicknesses of space between them so that it can close and open. And I'm just eyeballing it. Whatever looks about right. One. those out of the way. All right, and what we're going to do next is we want to put score tape or sticky strip or double-sided tape, whatever, or glue, whatever you have, along the edges here. Let me grab my Tyvek. Alright, and so what I'm using is just a recycled mailing envelope. And I just want to make sure that it covers the spine seams. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that down. Make sure I'm still recording. Last night, I don't know what happened, but my camera just shut off on me, so I think maybe the battery died. So again, I'm just kind of sticking this down. It's going to be covered anyway, but we want to make sure we get that on there. Okay. And now we need to angle our corners here, leaving about a 1/16 of an inch. I think I'm just going to eyeball it. That looks good. Okay, now we're first going to train our paper on the long sides, and then we're going to stick it down. So we're going to peel this piece and this piece. And we're just going to press it down like that. And then we'll do the other. Burnish and burnish. Now we need to find our creases here. Like so. Now, I'm using the hidden hinge binding system, and you can find all kinds of videos on how that works. So I'm not going to show it to you, but this I have, unless I already did, but it's been so long. I have 1/2 inch gussets and 1/2 inch flaps. So there's that, and we're just going to stick it down right there. And I have these creases already so that I know exactly where I need to place my hinges, or thereabouts. So it's going to go just like that. So I need to cover this with more score tape. Okay. And now we're going to peel the tape backing and stick it to the spine. Okay. And now we stick. Making sure that it's pretty lined up. Sorry, I have all this extra overhang that I'm seeing. Okay. Make sure you burnish between each of the hinges so that you get really good adhesion. And work your hinges. Alright. So there's that, and now I want to put something on the inside. hither. Let's see. Oh, I think that'll be perfect. Alright, so the inside measures 6.5, but we want to leave some edge. So I think I'm going to make it 6 by 6. Okay, so my new organizational idea is not working out real great. So we want to make sure we have 6. By 6. Alrighty. So I think that's going to be pretty awesome. Just like that. So again, I'm going to go to my score tape because this is the inside cover. I want to make sure it's really good and stuck. Okay. Burnish all that down. Just so we can get the backing off. Okay, and again I'm going to leave a 1/4 inch roughly all the way around. Like that. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. 1/4 inch all the way around-ish. And stick it in. Retrain. And retrain. Alright, now we have our book. Now I want to put some eyelets in here, so I'm going to do that before I put the pages on. So I'm going to get my Crocodile, and I'm going to put some eyelets in 2 places on either side, on either end. Sorry. So let me grab that.